Hey everyone, Lowell Jet here. Well, you know what? Let's get Shinjuku started, shall we? But before we do, let's check uh, the prize box. We got the 5 mana prisms from the Heaven's Field Blu-ray commemorative campaign, and the usual Voice Dust 2 Blazes of Wisdom for the day for the 5-day bonus. Okay, let's get started. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Now, of course, there was a spot where it had like a story bit, and I was trying to record it. Unfortunately, I was recording it before I found out that I had to delete some context. The video I made previously, so I don't have that video. So let's go to Yoyogi to Chong. Singularity landing, and it's a caster, so let's see what the guest server is. Let's put someone different out there. Oh, there she is, Tomomo. Alright, here we go. Section 1, Singularity Landing. Huh? Master, please, wake up. Mosh? Master, please, get a hold of yourself. Not again. This is the Singularity all over again. What's going on? There must be servants nearby. Please, ask them for help. Let's ask them for help. This can't be right. All the servants that should have raided along with Solari have been softly, no. Well, Solari have been sent flying. Solari doesn't have any servants to support her anymore. What? Da Vinci, you have to call her back. We can't. The Singularity has established itself too quickly. We can't bring Solari back until she fixes the era. We'll give it a shot, but I don't think we do it before she hits the ground. Master! I'm done for. Ah yes, save the fallen girl. This is precisely the boy's role in this soon-to-begin story of love and hope. The cute edit. Soon enough, you'll be off gallivanting with your new love, doing your best to fix the Singularity, or perhaps not. Truly a lovely story, a grand take. Unfortunately, though, your rescuer is neither a dapper young gentleman nor a beautiful young lady. You must content yourself with yours truly, or the shady-looking old man. Who are you? Haha, I can't fault you for your curiosity. Let's wait until you're back on the ground first. Phew, that was no mean feat for a gentleman of filthy or thereabouts. But I brought it off perfectly. Not that I would expect anything less of myself. Right then, how are you holding up? No brain damage? Nerves alright? Bones intact? Pardon my lack of manners. I must have been scrutinizing you rather closely. Well, don't mind me, I'm just a dried-up old man. Not much different from being inspected by a machine. The important part, of course, is to be certain that you are still fit and able. Excellent. Now that we know you're well, welcome to hell, Master of Chaldea. hell? Just take a look at what's happened to the city. Okay. What is all this? Spellcasters, demonic beasts, sentient mannequins, and pseudo-soldiers known as hornets. Almost all the good people have died off, leaving only the worst of the worst. A fin de ciel. Fin de cycle, or whatever, I can't pronounce that. In every sense of the word. Cut off from the outside world, this city has become a prison. A horrific cesspool of the unutterably vile. We call it Shinjuku, the quarantine territory of malice. Shinjuku? Quarantine territory of malice? It seems the time has come to reveal Shinjuku's first secret. It is nothing earth-shattering, but go on and see for yourself. Is that a wall surrounding all Shinjuku, just like the one that encircled Uruk? Right you are. It is a wall. And yes, it does indeed surround Shinjuku. So what's beyond the wall, you ask? Nobody knows. No transmissions come in, no transmissions go out. I thought that everything burned down when humanity was incinerated. We're currently unable to analyze anything but Shinjuku. Shiva can barely make out the scattered remains of the wards that neighbor Shinjuku. But otherwise, the outside wall appears to be the same as the periphery of the singularities during this incineration. Excuse me, but what's that tower over there to the west? Tower? Oh, that tower. I don't remember that being there. Hey, servant person, do you know what that is? Oh, that? I believe you'll find that it is the lair of the one who will be your nemesis here. But I'm afraid you won't be getting there anytime soon. I'm sure you understand that in stories such as ours, the path to the villain is curious, circuitous at best. So you mean the path cuts off before it reaches there? What about hopping along the rooftops? I'm afraid that will make you easy pickings for the enemy's servants. Servants? Just who are you? Yes, I think it's about time you told us that. I see. I suppose it will only be proper to me to tell you my true name now. But remember this, young master of Chaldea. Only a servant must keep their true name hidden. After all, villainy would also mean revealing their weakness. The more invincible a renowned hero myth seems, the more certain they are to have a weakness. Mythology, after all, does sometimes have its plot devices. Sometimes the bigger a monster, the easier it is dispatched. Thus the customs among us servants of calling each other by our class, names in typical Holy Grail orders. Though I am given to understand that there was no time for that sort of thing during the restoration of humanity. Of course, with any number of masters urgently shouting, "Archer attack, Archer heal, and Archer defend," one could be forgiven for getting a little confused. Nonetheless, in the singularity, revealing one's true name could well prove fatal. Are we clear on that, young lady? As such, I can tell you my class name to facilitate easy communication, but I cannot reveal my true name. I hope you will understand. So what's your class then? Ha ha ha, you don't waste any time, do you? Admirable demonstration of your decisiveness. Very well then, I shall tell you my class name. I'll even be more specific to help me make it a proper appellation. My class is Archer. Here I am known, or so I'm told, as the Archer of Shinjuku. Of course, you may simply call me Archer, if you are sure you won't find it confusing. I think it sounds a little like the name of a Kabukicho coast, you say? Ha ha ha. I cannot blame you for thinking so. This butterfly ensemble does seem to have been made with an eye to garnering female attention. Not that I've ever had any interest in or luck with women, even when I was alive, of course. Alright then, let's begin our trip into hell. An archer class, huh? I'll guess you were a caster. You're a sharp one, aren't you? Even my spirit origin wonders if it was originally supposed to be a caster. You know what? Never mind that for a moment. I may seem otherwise, but I'm most assuredly an archer. And by 1999, you don't even need to wait around for an Angolimus. If all the weapons of mass destruction were scattered around the world were to activate, we'd be done for. Ah! Don't like that when that happens. And that's the thing. That's my niece's Instagram. I can't turn that off. So yeah, of course, it's usually the case that doesn't happen theoretically. That's even how it should be. Without something akin to divine intervention, destroying the world should have been an impossible dream. But now, the world's so small it can fit in the palm of your hand. That certainly simplifies matters. Today, each and every one of us has the potential to destroy the world. How things change. My apologies. Listen to me, rambling on when we should focus. Talks like a bad guy, dressed in modern-day clothing, looks like a caster. I'm drawing a blank. Sorry about that. At any rate, Master Chaldea, you want to take a few steps back from where you're standing. Oh, the net. What? The net and all. Pet? Damn, I missed. Is that Iron Master or something? Master, I'm picking up several hostile-looking entities. You need to get out of there immediately. Not now. Just hold your horses, young miss. This is an excellent opportunity to truly understand what's happened to Shinjuku. But I will, of course, assist. It is the only reason I saved the young master here, after all. I think this is my audition, of sorts. Now we've got him. Hey, over here, guys. What a pretty lady. I can't wait to mess her up. Those are no run-of-the-mill ruffians. Are they enchanted? How can ordinary humans in 1999 do that? An excellent question. The answer is that they are not, in fact, ordinary. They're spellcasters that have managed to survive this living hell. Only the truly wicked can survive in Shinjuku as it is now. Anyone lacking that vicious virtue meets with oppression or death. Order is long since gone. Chaos is all that remains. Kill them. If their bodies are clean, the necromancer will give them a good price for them. Now then, Master Chaldea. Now that you're in this evil world, awash with sin and benefit, bereft of punishment, what do you have to show them? What do you have to show me? Join me first. Of course. Well then, this should certainly be diverting. Alright, Master, give me your orders. Doesn't seem too bad. Alright. Alright. Casters, you're no weak against my team. Yeah. Oh, I got these new ones. Magic spinal fluid. I could use those for Lobo. All aim is defeated. Well done, Master. Hey, Mush. Got a second? What is it? Do you have any idea what the Archer Shinjuku's true name might be? No, I'm afraid not. Not only am I the world's most eminent artist, but I am also the world's most foremost authority on servants. And that one doesn't line up with anything I know. Even if I narrow the scope to archers of casters, there's always something off about him. Yes, I think so too. I get the feeling that he's not just hiding his name, he might even be disguising his class. You too, huh? Still, I can understand mistaking, say, a saber for a berserker, but mistaking a caster for an archer? That seems seriously unlikely. And then there's this fighting style. Yes, I wondered that too. An archer who uses bullets. Naturally, I've got a few ideas, but he doesn't line up with any of them. At any rate, we should keep trying to find out who he is. But don't say anything about this to Solarian. Understood. I'll continue to investigate his identity while this operation is underway. Damn it! You'll pay for this! Talk about cliched. Put it on my tab. I would say that. All done. I must say, one surely feels one's years of being summoned at this age to fight in a battle. Weren't you summoned in your prime? Hahaha, you've got me there. I suppose this must be me in my prime. I am in excellent shape, and this weapon, this coffin, certainly makes it easy to hit whatever I happen to aim for. Now is your prime? Are you certain? Right, you are, young knight. I have no memory whatsoever of being young during my prime. In fact, ever since I got older, my memory has been hazy and fragmented. It's really quite troubling. Why was I fighting here? For justice? Haha, justice. Is that what you call this? Although this feeling in my chest, maybe it is what you call justice. You really are a sharp one, aren't you? Perhaps a little too sharp. So, Archer Shinjuku, now that things have calmed down a bit, I was hoping we could have a chat. Yes, I certainly understand. You want to know more about what's going on in Shinjuku here, don't you? And I'm sure you especially want to know how it's unusual, and where history may have gone astray. Well, before we get to that, why don't we make a deal? I will tell you the truth about this city, in return you pay me accordingly. Cash? Neither, really? What I want from you is trust. I want to hear you say, you trust me, and also act accordingly. In all my life, there's only been one thing I've trusted, which I've trusted absolutely, and you are not it. Do you think you can trust me? I want to. So it's not that you don't trust me, it's that you want to, eh? Good. If you had agreed to trust me right away, I would have packed up and gone home immediately. Not that I've got a home to go to, of course. That smug look is infuriating. Now, this is just how I look natural. Ahem. At any rate, neither of us trusts the other yet. But I think there was one thing we can agree on. We cannot permit Shinjuku to remain as it is. Evil cannot be permitted to rampage unchecked. I think it's safe to say we're on the same page here. Same page there. For now. Delightful. Then I shall do my utmost to earn your trust, and you may demonstrate that what you're capable of. You commanded numerous servants and triumphed over the Singularities, right? That must mean you're not only the last master of the world, you're also the greatest. Now that I must see for myself. Month X, Day Y, Dante's journal. To be frank, good cannot survive here. Here, good is fragile and unreliable. Cooperation is impossible, therefore no choice remains but to rely on others. Reliance makes it for less little solid as parts. As such, evil always refutes good. A cat, all skin and bones, has summoned the last of its strength to its single dog's remains. Its gaze is as sharp and deadly as a knife. The rats nearby waiting for scraps dare not approach. A person draws near, hoping to beat the cat to death, and devour both it and the dog. And the rats come, swarming over the three larger creatures until even their bones are gone. Evil consumes both good and evil alike, annihilating each with equal disdain. To survive here, one must either possess great power or move in a group of like-minded comrades. Unfortunately for me, being part of a group is not something I excel at. So what am I to do? My investigation of Shinjuku is proceeding apace. Though the knowledge of Shinjuku imparted to me differs greatly from the reality of its insides. The premises of its external structure largely intact. There are ruins where buildings should be, and class where houses should be. However, there's something different about that building. What could it be? Month X, Day Z, Dante's journal. I have confirmed presence of visitor Caldea. She is now accompanied by another. Her situation is more precarious than she realizes, for that one's heart is pure evil. Believe me, I would know, for evil is as evil does. From the moment he was born, he only knew contempt. To him, love has always been a foreign concept. That's why I find her standing at his side to be so frightening. However, if he was to find out what I was up to, I would lose the element of surprise. At the moment, my sole advantage is that no one knows I'm here. We still believe this is some sort of mistake, the result of mere coincidence. No. This has all been meticulously planned out from the beginning, with his involvement in handling it. Good, that'll do nicely. Okay. So that's it for that part of the Singularity. And I get a sync quartz. And what happens now? Okay. The backstreet. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. It'll be assassins, so I'll be using casters next. Until then, Lord Jazz saying thank you all for watching. See you then. Take care of yourselves.